I am so happy about this revolution that our young people have brought upon us, because it is going to change the architecture of our politics. Before, the people who mattered were the leaders and owners of parties. Today, the true bosses are the youngsters, the Gen Zs, our brothers and sisters, our sons and daughters. Mr. Speaker, I heard the president say that he wants to set up certain committees to go around the country to find out what the youth want. But why do you ask for a job when you don't know what the people who elected you want, Mr. Speaker? And sometimes we can propose a lot of things, and yet the solutions lie here in this Constitution. We have a chapter or an article, Article 55 of the Constitution, which talks about specific application of rights with respect to youth. And so instead of the president wasting taxpayers' money with another BBI like circus, I invite the president to read Article 55. That says the state shall take measures, including affirmative action programs, to ensure that the youth access relevant education and training, have opportunities to associate, be represented, and to participate in political, social, economic, and other spheres of life, that the youth can access employment, and that they are protected from harmful cultural practices and exploitation. You don't need a committee to go around the country to come and tell you that, because the framers of our Constitution already put it there. What do the Gen Z want, Mr. Speaker? The Gen Z wants us to be faithful to this Constitution, especially the Bill of Rights, the rights and fundamental freedoms in this Constitution, which belong to each individual and are not granted by the state. And the responsibility of the state, as far as the rights are concerned, is to observe, to respect, protect, promote, and to fulfill the realization of those rights. Why do you have to set up committees and dialogue teams? And yet, in the Constitution, it says every Kenyan has got a right to life. That right to life is not abortion. Those boys who are felled by snipers outside this parliament, we have violated their right to life. The young people want equality and freedom from discrimination. That is an obligation of the state in this Constitution. It should not matter whether you are chariot, whether you are karaoke, for you to access jobs. The other day, I'm watching on TV as leadership of KEFIS, Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate Scheme, are talking about a new system that they've launched. The first person to speak sounds like he comes from Meru. The second person to speak sounds like he comes from Meru. The third one to speak sounds like he comes from Meru. The Minister for Agriculture is a former senator for Meru. It should not matter where you come from, because I don't think that plant health inspectorate services, the expertise only resides in a certain part of the country. But that has been duplicated in each and every ministry. You go to the ICT ministry, everyone perhaps is Otieno, Onyango, Odongo. You go to another ministry of roads, everyone is
Senator
Cheriot.
Fomeru, Senator Kajwang just yield. Senator Fomeru, we agreed before, just take a seat, just take a seat. We agreed before, I'm talking Senator Kathuri. We agreed as a ground rule that there shall be no points of order. Now, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And honorable senators, to get a boil to heal, you don't caress it. If you need the boil to heal, you must squeeze and squeeze it really hard. Now, that process of squeezing is pretty painful. But if we need to get out of this place where we are, if we need to get out of the place we are, we just have to squeeze this boil. So, Senator Kathuri, I will give you an opportunity. I will give you an opportunity where you're going to lay your case and nobody is going to raise a point of order on you. Conclude, Senator Kajwang.
Mr. Speaker, when dry bones are mentioned in a proverb, some people feel jittery. I am talking about I'm talking about the rights and fundamental freedoms that are in the Constitution. Every Kenyan deserves a right to work in public. And that is what the young people are asking for. They're asking for human dignity to be observed. Our people want to be treated properly, like human beings. They don't want to be treated like animals, like we have seen out there in the streets. Our people, our young people, want freedom of conscience, religion, belief, and opinion. They want freedom of expression. They want freedom of association, freedom to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket and petition, and not to be greeted by bullets.